Hi everyone, welcome to AA Run-In. In today's video, I'm going to walk you through my first week of training for a sub-18 5K. It's Monday, June 13th, and today is the first day of a new training cycle that I'm excited to share with you here on YouTube. So my goal for this training cycle is a sub-18 5K, which is a bit of a milestone landmark, if you will. I've run a sub-18 5K every year in a row since 2016, so I have a 6-year streak that I'm trying to extend to a 7th year. Now, I'm training here in Boulder, Colorado at altitude, and so it's a little bit tougher to run than at sea level, of course. And my best 5K in Boulder is an 18:17, so this is going to be a little interesting. I'm either going to have to run a altitude PR, or I'm going to have to go down to sea level. In any case, I'm excited to share this journey with you. I'll be hopefully producing a video for you guys once a week where I detail that week's training and take you through the thought process behind everything I do to hopefully inspire you and help you achieve your goals as well. And so this is the beginning of June. It's a great time to begin a training cycle if you're racing in the fall. So I'll be peaking around mid to late October. So if you, let's say you run cross country or you have some 5Ks in the fall, it'd be great if we could kind of share this journey together. All right, so today's run was a 4.7 mile easy run. I'll put the stats for the run on the screen here. It's a little hot, you know, so it got considerably hotter just recently, and so the high today is 95 degrees Fahrenheit. So I got going around 8:30, 8:40 a.m., so a little late in the morning, and I did suffer a little bit, but that's okay. Anyway, you can see the heart rate data, 142 beats per minute. Usually for this type of run, it would be around 132. So I did something a little unique for this easy run. It was a 10-minute run, 1-minute walk, and I repeated that. So you can see the average pace is 8:49, but actually I was running in the 8:30s for most of this run. And the reason I do a run walk for some of my easy days is that I find it really enjoyable, and it takes a lot of the stress away. And so I could just jog for 40 minutes and that would be really easy cardiovascularly, but taking those walk breaks every 10 minutes really allows my body to kind of relax and recover from a muscular standpoint, and so it takes a lot of stress off of my muscles and my joints, and I really feel a lot fresher the day after an easy run where I take walk breaks than when I don't. Hi everyone, it's Monday afternoon now. I'm about to do some glute strengthening exercises with an exercise band. And so the reason I'm doing this is I've been having a little bit of problem with my right kneecap. It's kind of like a knee tracking issue. I think it's mainly related to a lot of hiking I did last week, so not necessarily directly running related, but it's that kind of thing that, you know, it can happen from running. And what happens is the kneecap needs to slide in its groove nice and smoothly, but if you're not controlling your leg, whether you're hiking or running or anything like that, if you lack a lot of control and stability, when that knee bends, if you like collapse inward, that kneecap can get slightly off track, and so it feels a little bit irritated now. So the two exercises I'm going to show you are designed to strengthen the glute muscles, the glute max and the glute med, and improve your glute activation and basically improve your mobility, your movement. And so the first exercise, you're going to put the band around your ankles. I put them around a little bit higher. Depends on the size of the band. You want to make sure that the band has a good tension throughout the entire movement. So I put mine up around here, and then what you do is you take small, controlled steps to the side. So like this, and you're just focusing on maintaining tension in the band and keeping your hips level, your ankles level, your knees level, so you're not collapsing on one side, you're not dropping one hip, and you're just keeping tension in that band and focusing on activating your glutes. And so you really should feel this mostly in the glute med, so the muscle on the side, upper part of the glute, and also a little bit in the glute max. And so what I'll do is I'll do this just back and forth, making sure I'm doing the left side and the right side evenly. And I'll do this for about 5 minutes. Then I'll switch to the second exercise I'll show you in just a minute. All right, so the next exercise, it's very similar. You're gonna get in the same stance, very slight bend at the knees. And instead of going side to side, you're gonna step so if I start in this position, you're gonna step back into the side. So like a diagonal motion like that. To bring your foot together. Keeping tension in the band throughout the entire exercise. Okay? So from the side to side angle, it looks like this. This one you feel a little bit more in the glute max, but you also feel it in the glute med. Hi everyone, it's Tuesday afternoon now. I'm here at the Boulder Reservoir, just enjoying the nice weather. So it's actually quite a bit cooler than yesterday. High is only about 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Anyway, I just wanted to update you on my run this morning. So this morning, Tuesday morning, I went for my second run of the week. It was 5 miles at 8:21 pace, heart rate 143. I'll post the data right here. And so it wasn't just an easy run, it was my first kind of mini workout in a way. So I warmed up for 2 miles easy, and then I did 2 times 1 mile, what I call easy intervals. So these are 1 mile intervals, about a half-mile jog, rest in between, and they're pretty slow, but they're quicker. They're quicker than an easy run. So I ran them in 7:06 and 7:07. Now for me, that's a little bit slower than marathon pace. I hope, I know I'm at altitude here in Boulder, but even here, I think my marathon pace is somewhere around 6:40. So this is quite a bit slower than that. But it is a lot faster than just an easy run. So it's a little bit of a light aerobic stimulus, somewhere near LT1, certainly below LT2. What those things are is maybe a topic for another video, but basically your lactic threshold, your 1 hour race pace is your LT2, and then LT1 is like your first lactic threshold, right when your effort starts to just generate the smallest amount of lactate, and so it's no longer purely aerobic. And so that's kind of the effort level I was running for that workout this morning. Anyway, the idea for this workout comes from this book. It's called the Easy Interval Method by Klaus Locke. And I discovered this book about a year ago, but I've been incorporating some of the principles from the book, for the past year. And basically, I really like the approach, especially for aerobic base training. And so it's a good alternative to just doing your standard you know, easy miles every day, except for, you know, 2 days a week you do some sort of interval or tempo run work. And the basic idea of the method, I'm not going to spoil too many of the details of the book here, but the basic idea of the method is that you should practice some amount of fast running every day. And right, so you kind of train in a little bit like a swimmer, right? Swimmers don't just focus on their aerobic system, they really focus on their technique, because swimming is a skill, like a very skill intensive sport. And running, you know, it's a little bit less so, like technique doesn't matter quite as much, but your running form is still really important. And so you want to practice proper running mechanics every day. And so you want to do a little bit of fast running every day, but the idea of the book is that you do a little bit of fast running every day, but in a relaxed fashion. So you're not doing a hard workout every day. You're still doing pretty much easy workouts. You know, 80-90% of the time you're doing an easy workout, but it's not just easy running. You're doing some faster running, but you're doing it in a way where you're not accumulating a lot of lactate. It's not really a big stress on your body. So for example, today I did mile repeats at about 7:06 pace, which, you know, that would be kind of like a tempo run. If I did a continuous run, 30-40 minutes, I might do that around 7:06 pace in my current fitness. But that would be kind of a workout and something that I probably wouldn't be able to do every single day, right? You'd probably want to take an easy day after that. But the idea behind doing the mile repeats at 7:06 pace, half mile recovery, so like basically full recovery, is that I don't really accumulate any lactate, I don't have any muscle damage, I basically am recovered fully within 24 hours. So I can do this type of training every single day. And the idea of the book is that if you do this, so you do intervals basically, you know, it's called the easy interval method. If you do easy intervals every day, you can accumulate a lot of fast running over the course of your week. But you do it in a relaxed way and you avoid overtraining. Anyway, that's my spiel about the easy interval method. I highly recommend that you do get this book if you're interested in learning more about it. I think it's a really good method for distance running if you are someone who doesn't do well with higher mileage. And so, you know, this might be the best way to run 30 or 40 miles a week. Obviously, if you can run more miles, that's even better. But yeah. Anyway, if you're at all curious and you're unhappy at all with your current progress and your current training method, check this book out. It's on Amazon, and it's also at easyintervalmethod.com, I believe. I'll put a link down below. All right, talk to you later. All right, it's Wednesday. Just wanted to give you guys a quick update on my run this morning, the third run of the week, and then talk a little bit about my general approach to breaking 18 minutes in the 5K. So my run this morning was a 6-mile run, 8:44 pace, at a little bit lower heart rate than before, 135 beats per minute. I'll put the data on the screen now, and I think I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling like my body's adjusting to the training. I took last week off, and so the first week back after a break, you always feel a little bit not like yourself, but I'm starting to come around and start feeling you know, pretty normal again. Today was a 3K warm-up and then another set of easy intervals. In this case it was 2 times 1K with a 800-meter jog in between, so full recovery again. And the kilometers I ran in 4:10 and 4:11, which is right about marathon pace for me here in Boulder. So again, that's about, I don't know, 640 to 645 per mile. And yeah, it was a good run. I feel like I'm coming around. You know, this was my longest run of the week. You know, it's not that long, obviously 6 miles, but you know, good progress. Now, in terms of my approach to breaking 18 minutes in the 5K, or just improving in the 5K in general, is I basically have 2 things I need to improve. And so whenever you're designing the training plan, you want to ask yourself, what is limiting my performance? And right now my performance is mainly limited by my lactate threshold. So in order to break 18 minutes in the 5K, my lactic threshold needs to be better. Right now it's around 615 to 620 per mile in Boulder, in altitude. And so my goal is to run that sub 18 5K in Boulder. So I'm gonna have to get that lactic threshold a little bit faster. So I'll be doing a lot of workouts designed to improve my lactic threshold. The second thing I'm limited by is my stride mechanics and my foot speed. So I've never been a particularly fast runner. I mean, my lifetime PR in the 800 is only about 218, and that was in college, and I was already in 1630 5K shape, so I was pretty fit. But that just gives you an idea of, you know, how little foot speed I actually have. So I need to do things to make 5K pace, or 5:45 per mile, a little bit more economical. So I need to improve my running economy. So there'll be a lot of workouts designed for improving running economy, and I need to get in the weight room. I need to get in the weight room and do some weightlifting twice a week. Really try to focus on improving my my power, and so the amount of force that I'm able to put into the ground when I run. So if you can put more force into the ground, you obviously will run faster. And so I need to do things that work on hip extension, and so achieving greater hip extension, so greater mobility. And so I'll be in the weight room 2 days a week, Wednesdays and Saturdays, and I'll be focused on basically glute exercises. And so later today, I'll be going to the weight room and doing hip thrusts. And so that's a good workout to achieve a really high degree of glute activation and improve glute strength as well. And so that's basically hip extensions, what you're working on. All right, that's it for now. I'll talk to you later. All right, it's Thursday now. Just wanted to give you guys another recap. This morning I did another easy run, so 5.5 miles. I'll put the data on the screen now. 5.5 miles, 8:39 pace, 139 beats per minute, and it was just the same as yesterday. Warmed up for about 3K, and then I did 2 times 1K easy intervals, again around that 6:45-ish per mile pace. So today they were both in 4:14. And yeah, full recovery between. Felt pretty good. My knee has been feeling a lot better since Monday, so that's good. Did feel a little bit of soreness from the weightlifting session yesterday, but that's probably a good sign. I'm really excited for this afternoon because Amanda is going to run a 5,000 meter track race, and so this is our first race of 2022, and I'm excited to see how she does. All right, talk to you later.
On your marks.
Focus on catching him, Amanda. 3 laps to go. 3 laps to go. Use your arms. Use your arms, Amanda. Use your arms. Last 100. Go to the arms. You're almost there.
Last 100. Go to the arms. You're almost there.
Should be Ryan Weir. Should be our 4th runner.
Come on, finish it. Finish it, Amanda.
Hey, so my race went surprisingly well. It was about 88 degrees out. It was pretty toasty, no wind, so without the humidity, it actually felt pretty nice during the race. And I've been training 35 miles a week, and the past 6 weeks I just started doing some easy threshold workouts. Other than that, I haven't really been doing much for speed, so I was surprised how well I did. My time was 18:35, and that converts to about 17:55 at sea level, which is pretty good for me. I took off like, I don't know, maybe 6 years after college. So I haven't been running too much. So overall, I'm happy with my time, and I'm excited to keep training. So I forgot to mention that I gagged about 4 times during this race, and this has become a recent trend of mine. I just kind of stop and I get on my knees during the race while standing, and I just start to gag. And I'm just curious if any of you guys have ever experienced that before. Please let me know in the comments below if you've ever gagged in a race. I don't know really why I am doing it. I think it might be a combination of acid reflux and being at altitude. I've been here for a year now, and I think I'm not quite adjusted yet. I did talk to a triathlete after the race who said that it took her about 1.5 years to get fully adjusted.
The tracks in Boulder have the nicest view. Look at that. All right, it's Saturday now. Yesterday was a day off of training. I just did a 1 mile jog to keep my running streak alive. So I have a running streak that's almost 2 years old now, at least 1 mile per day. But yesterday wasn't a training day. So it's Saturday now, and I just finished my workout, warmed up for 2 miles. And then I did 3 times 400 at about 10K pace or effort. So those are easy intervals. 400 jog recovery in between. And I went 91, 89, and then 89. So I'll put the data for the run on the screen now. Pretty good run. It felt really good. It's kind of cloudy, warm but not too warm. It's really quite pleasant. Yeah, so this was just like a little bit of speed, tiny little injection of speed here for the first week of training. Obviously not much of a workout at all. I could do this every day, basically indefinitely. But yeah, having fun out here. So I'll be in the weight room again later today. Yeah, give you another update later. Just 1 more day left in this week. Good first week of training. Nothing super impressive, but the first week of training is not supposed to be impressive, right? I'm just getting my legs back under me. All right, talk to you later. All right, hey, it's Sunday now. Just give you another update. So this morning I did a 5.4 mile easy jog. I'll put the stats on the screen for you now. It was just like Monday, so 10-minute run, 1-minute walk. I was running about 8:30s for the run portion. Yeah, felt pretty good. Nice easy run down in Boulder. Right now I'm going for a walk up here in Gold Hill, which is a small town about 30 minutes west of Boulder, northwest of Boulder, up in the mountains. We're around 8,000 feet here. Amanda's out for a nice easy run. I'm just out here for a little walk. Yeah, and so it was a good first week of training. Put the stats on the screen. Only 33 miles this week. Kind of a slow average pace, 8:39 per mile. But I'm just building right back. So I'm hoping that over the next few weeks, my average training pace is gonna come down. My mileage will go up. And yeah, the plan is to gradually build up the miles up to about 55 miles per week over the course of the next 6 weeks, and just gradually start doing more quality as well. Really got to focus on threshold and sub-threshold efforts. Yeah, so if you like this video, and I'm sure that if you're still watching this video at this point, you definitely like it to some extent. Do me a favor, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. It really helps grow the channel, get this out to more people. And yeah, follow along. There'll be a new video each week, I hope, detailing my training for sub 18 5K. and comment down below if you want to see anything that I didn't include in this week's video. How's it going, Amanda?